Congressman Pence, before we end, I want to be sure to ask about John McCain's role here, because your whip, Roy Blunt, said today that McCain essentially stopped a deal from finalizing that House Republicans wouldn't have supported. Was that phrasing correct, that he essentially stopped the deal that was in the works yesterday? And if not, what was his role?
Well, I think, quite frankly, as a fiscal conservative, I can tell you, I breathed a lot easier the minute John McCain stepped off the airplane and came back to Washington, D.C. He has a long record of commitment to fiscal discipline and limited government. But I mean, what was his role, if I could just ask, what was his role yesterday? Well, I believe John McCain's role yesterday, in a very real sense, the same as Senator Obama's, was to come together to facilitate a dialogue. He did that. Now, the dialogue broke down because, quite frankly, until this morning, the administration and the Democrats in Congress's definition of compromise was we compromise our principles and do what they want to do. Now, that's changed, and we're at the table. Our whip, Roy Blunt, is at the table, and we're making a good faith effort to get there.
Nonsense. In the first place,
but that was the role.
There was never going to be a deal without House Republicans. So John McCain is kind of like Andy Kaufman as Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day from nothing, because there wasn't going to be a deal without all parties, House and Senate, Democrats and Republicans, and the administration. As far as negotiations, we were literally begging the administration, not on one knee like Hank Paulson, but literally begging the House Republicans to join the negotiations. We asked them to come in. Spencer Backus was there. He said, I couldn't negotiate. We said, please. Last night, we said, Secretary Paulson called the Republican leader, said, would you send us someone who could negotiate? Spencer Backus came and said, I'm here, but I can't negotiate. So this notion that we weren't going to negotiate is a mistake. Until yesterday, you didn't tell us you had an alternative plan, and we were ready to talk about anything. We weren't always ready to agree with each other. No one was asking anybody else to compromise its principles.